day today. Sun ain't out, but somewhat warm. Ain't really done much with the old truck lately. New parts, fixing to upgrade the clutch here over the winter. Got wheelwood master cylinder and lines, and gonna put the twin disc in it. Cobwebs everywhere, but figured we'd fire the old girl up and go down and see what it'll do on a hard tire, and haven't run it on a hard tire since I moved the fuel tank to the back. So let's see if we can at least get a PB out of it. DA is a little higher today. It's 2,100 feet and 70 degrees. So let's see if we can at least back up a decent time from last time we did this. Video today. Haven't been doing as much. Today's the last race at the track for the year. Ain't gonna go to that. Didn't go to the big no prep race season finale. Kind of don't think that this LS7 clutch will make it. A lot of the ET that I've gained on the street is mostly from clutch work off the line, and boy, it don't like it. And I haven't really got any more of the nitrous kit done. I got it wired up, ready to go on, but decided I wasn't in no big hurry. I'd like to get the clutch stuff lined out first, because I'm sure if I spray this thing the first time with this LS7 clutch, it's going to go right through it. I think it's only rated at like 450 torque or something like that, and I'm probably close to that now, or if not more. So gonna wait till I get the twin disc put in. Been tuning on a little bit, trying to make sure I got no dips or valleys in anything. Let's see what it says. Targeting around 12.9. Still haven't really got a full-on answer on why that when it gets colder outside, I would think, I come from a carburetor background, so when it gets colder and the less dense air, usually you get leaner, but it seems like with fuel injection you get richer. So today's an abnormally warm day for, you know, mid-November. So after I tightened everything up on the tune, it's actually closer to 12.9, 12.8 instead of a 12.5. Timing's a little high. 29 degrees of timing is what I had on my last log. I need to bump it down. Especially got to bump it down for the nitrous, but need to bump it down. I don't think I'm gaining anything from running that high of a timing number. But just out for a drive today and got no real purpose until I start putting the clutch and all that stuff on, and I figured I hadn't posted in a while, so I'll throw a little video in there. I don't know what my last video had in it, but since moving the fuel tank to the back of the truck and helping with weight transfer, I've got a PB on the street with my radials of a 764. I think when it gets, you know, colder temps in the 40s, I could probably squeeze out a 50s pass. Thought about going to the racetrack today just to see if I could, you know, beat my best of a 7.8. I think it's a 7.82 or a 7.80 at the racetrack, but it is what it is. There's always next year. If I make it faster on the street, then I don't really need the track. I was only going to the track because it had optimal grip, and grip was something that I was dealing with, you know, grip problems. But after, you know, figuring out how to feed it to clutch a little bit better, I haven't had that issue, and like I said, I've went faster now on the street than I have at the track, so got quite a few stuff I got to do to the truck in the upcoming weeks, months, off season. Not sure when. I don't want to kill this clutch because I need it to move the truck around in case I can't do it at the house and I have to take it to my buddy's shop or something. Plus, it's nice to be able to still get out and drive it. I got a little bit of a rear main leak. I think it's a rear main leak. It could be coming from the cam sensor too, though. It stops after I get about a half quart low on oil. People everywhere. But yeah, that sums up what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Just tinkering a little bit here and there, and making a few street hits. Street hit I made today was on hard tire. I think it was an 816. Spun. I didn't slip it enough. And then the PB from the other day was an 807. I don't know about this. The road's still pretty damp. And I gotta drive through a mud hole here. never dreamed that this truck would do 807 on a hard tire. Like for years, I've been doing 8.0s on radials and 8.6s, 8.4s, 8.5s on a street tire. To go 8.0 on a street tire and a 7.6 on a radial is a huge improvement to me. That the weight distribution was just so off. And I know a fuel tank ain't a ton, but that was 120 some pounds that was in the front and was unusable and was moved to the back and is now usable. So thinking about getting rid of the bed cover and putting on regular, thin aluminum. But the bed cover is also weight on the rear. It just ain't all over the back. It's more, spread out. Go through town here. Okay, we're back. It's gonna rain. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying, that taking the bed cover off I think will help me overall, mile per hour wise and top end wise, but I'm not sure how much it'll hurt me from takeoff, because it's about 200 and some pounds, but it's, like I said, it's kind of spread out over the back. And I'm sure I could compensate with some more weight in the back and just, I don't know, not have as much, at least lose 100 pounds. But sorry the videos haven't been coming like they used to, and hang in there. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the off season, so always like, share, and subscribe, and thanks to everybody that's stuck around.